Hello everyone, welcome to my painting with gel polish video. So in this video we're using nothing but gel polish to create the backgrounds and the painting on top. So you're going to need a black gel polish, a selection of gel polish colours to create your background, and a white gel polish for any detailing. So to start off with your backgrounds, for this one I've just used a red and a yellow. So you can use an ombre brush. Unfortunately I have left mine in the salon, so I'm using an old one stroke brush to do my blending. So I'm just going from the side and starting to blend those two colours together. So I'm aiming for a bit of a wash of a colour. So I don't want it fully blocked. I want it to look kind of distressed, if that makes sense. So once I've done the first layer, I'm going to pop it into the lamp to cure. And on with my second coat. Exactly the same, red at the bottom, yellow at the top. I'm using all Gems gel polishes from Gems Nail Systems. All that's available from www.thenailteam.com/shop. I do find these colours quite highly pigmented, so it is really good for this kind of technique. So again, just blending those colours together, just going from one side to the other, trying not to go back and forth, just until I'm happy that those colours have blended. So I'm aiming for like a bit of a sunset type look with this one. Just wiping my brush every now and again to get the excess off. And then when I'm happy with that, I'm going to pop it into the lamp for a cure. And then I'm going on with Tina Top. So this is a tack-free shiny top coat. You can pop a matte top coat on if you like, or if your gel polishes have got they've left with a non-sticky layer, then your matte is totally fine. On to my next one. So the base for this one, I'm using like a fuchsia pink, a white and a purple. So from the Gems Gel Polish collection, this would be Molly, Angel and Sophia. Exactly the same like we did on the first background, just blending those two colours together. Just going one way over your display tip. Don't go back and forth, if that makes sense. Just blending those colours together. Again, I'm going for that kind of whitewash of colours, so to speak. So I like the little lines that are left in there. I do think it adds to the design. So once I've cured that, I'm going in and doing exactly the same for a second coat. Using the same colours, Molly, Angel and Sophia, and blending them across. And pop it into the lamp. Then again with my top coat, again you can use a matte if you prefer. I'm just going with Tina's Top for mine. And into the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. onto our next background. So for this one, I'm using Madeline, Erin and Angel. So just like we did on that last background, using the 3 colours, just sectioning them out on your nail tip and blending them across. Just adding a little bit more Erin into that middle bit, and then I'm going to pop her into the lamp to cure, and then just repeat it again, sectioning it off with your 3 colours. And into your lamp to cure, finishing off with my top coat, and then pop her back into the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. And our last base, going back in with Molly. Second colour is Erin, a lilac-y colour, and back with our good old Angel for that top, and a little bit of Sophia. Again, all from the Gems Gel Polish collection. And blending. Once you're happy with that, into the lamp to cure. Ready for our second coat. Exactly the same. Same order of colours. And then blend with your ombre brush or your 1-stroke brush. Ready to go back into the lamp to final cure. Once you're happy with that, pop her into the lamp and then back over with your non-wipe top coat and into the lamp to cure for your 60 seconds. Now there's all our bases ready to pop our artwork on. So this first one is going to be like a black bird in the sunset sitting on the tree. So I'm using just black gel polish, and this one's called Eve. Making a little triangle shape in the corner and then pulling that paint out to make one of your tree branches. Try and keep your lines wiggly if possible and fading out so they go quite a fine line towards the tip of the branch, so quite thick at the base of the branch, fading out. Then a little bit of, this is Daisy from Gems Gel Polish Spring Collection, just a little blob, and then using my Zero Short brush to gently tease that gel polish out to make a sun shape. Flash Cure. And now on to our little bird. So making like an upside down S shape and pulling a little bit of that paint out to make a little point for its beak, and then pulling that paint back up and around itself and filling in with your black gel polish. Flash curing all the time, so just 10 seconds or so once you're happy with that design, so we don't go and mess it up if we touch it. And then we're just going to pop in another branch just across the top of the black bird, just like we did for the branches that we're sitting on. Full cure for 60 seconds and over with my Tina top. So with any kind of artwork, what you can do, if your client doesn't like the sticky outness of it, just turn it upside down, let gravity do its thing before you pop it into the lamp. On to our second design, still using my Zero Short brush. I'm popping the black gel polish just as a line over the base, and then the polish that we've used there, I'm just going to use and pull up to make little grass stems, wiggly lines, and Flash Cure. And now we're going to make little reeds, so slightly longer with your line, and then make like an almond shape at the top of the leaf, and then pull it into a point at the base. Same again, longer line, make your little almond shape at the top, and then pull a little bit out, and one more little one in that corner. Just adding a little bit more grassy area. When I'm ready, just Flash Cure that again. Now going in to make our moths, butterflies, little dragonflies. I'm not sure what they are, but how I made them, I just made little triangle shapes, just 4 of them, and then a little line through the middle of them, fading out into a little point, and then just one in the other corner, exactly the same, little triangles. And then to make its body, just a little line through the center, fading that line out, so lifting your brush up a little bit as you're pulling along, just making those little triangles meet the body a little bit more before I pop it back into the lamp for a full cure. And over with my Tina top, turning the tip upside down to let gravity pull that gel polish to get your nice light line. On to our third one. So this is a lady. I'm not sure if she's stood on a boat or if she stood on a pier, but I start off by popping her little legs in first, just 2 little lines. Then I want to make like a box shape for her skirt, just drawing in my outline, still using my black gel polish, and then filling her skirt in. And then moving up towards her body area. So creating that she has a little bit of a waist, so going in slightly and filling that in. So it's all about sectioning up your designs. You're just doing it step by step. So now I'm going to go in, I'm going to put her shoulder in. Coming out and then bringing that back in. And then filling that line right across to the other side of her body. I'm not popping another shoulder in on the other side because her scarf is going to hide that. And then popping in her head. So just drawing a black outline and filling that in. And flash cure that whole design so it stays ready there for you. So now I'm going to pop in some floating hair. Lots of wiggly lines going in all different directions. Just going down that one side of her body. Nice thin strokes. Flash cure. And now we'll pop in that bottom railing. So one just going from the bottom in between her legs and out to the other side, and the top rail. Then popping in the top of the rail, so just a black circle at the top, and then pulling that line down to create the post. Same on the other side. So just half a little black circle because that's going out of the picture a little bit. Flash cure. And then put in a little line under the top of the post. So now I'm just putting a little bit of highlighting in. So just down one side where the light will be catching her. So just to separate her arms, a little bit around her waistline and the skirt. So using my Angel gel polish, just a little bit, and then fading that colour out by using a little bit more of your black gel polish. Just to create, so it's not a bright white, if that makes sense, and adding a little bit of highlights to her hair. Same technique, little bit of white, and then go just at the side of it with your black, just so it dulls it a little bit. On with her scarf, so I'm using Nicola from Gems Gel Polish Collection to make it look like her scarf's just blowing in the wind, and adding a little bit of white for your detailing. Flash cure, and finishing off with a few little birds flying in the horizon. So I'm just using the M shape. One final one in that top corner and full cure. On with my top coat. Turn her upside down, let gravity do its thing before you pop it into the lamp. It should help get rid of any bumps and make it a nice smooth surface. And our last one are our little lovebirds. So just creating the little landscape for it, so a straight line across with your gel polish, bringing it slightly up the side walls of your display tip, and creating a few just little wiggly ledges just wherever you want to. Once you've created the little landscape, pop it into your lamp for a flash cure. And then we'll go on by creating the branch that the birds are sitting on, just like we did in the first video. So start with quite a deep triangle and bringing that line across with a couple of little branches coming off it. Flash cure. And onto our first little bird. So creating that little S shape with a flick for its tail, and then bringing its body back round in like a semicircle to meet it, filling its body in, and then do exactly the same on the other side, just making its beak slightly pointy so it's reaching out for that second bird that we're going to draw in. Flash cure. And in with our second bird. Exactly the same. Semicircle to join its body up and fill the body in. Couple of little lines down so the legs are touching the branch. Flash cure. And another overhead branch just above both of the birds. Adding a few little dots so there's like some leaves on the branch. And then when you're happy with that, into the lamp for a full cure. Ready for our top coat. Turning it upside down, let gravity do its thing, and there we go. So that's our 4 designs, guys. Hope you liked it. Please subscribe to my channel, just click the link on my bio. Thanks for watching.